We all like to think our minds have a firewall, that we're too smart, too grounded, or too cynical to be talked into something we don't believe. But the truth? Most of us are just one bad month and one charismatic stranger away from a complete rewrite of our identity. In 2014, Riley Stearns released Faults. On the surface, it's a dark comedy about a washed-up cult deprogrammer named Ansel Roth. But underneath the brown suits and the stale motel air, it's a terrifyingly precise look at how humans break, and who, exactly, is holding the hammer. It's a two-hander about the terrifyingly thin line between a broken mind and a healed one. Meet Ansel. He's the world's leading expert on mind control, and he can't even control his own bank account. Leland Orser plays him with this incredible, twitchy desperation. He's a man who has studied the faults in others for so long, he's become a walking tectonic shift. This is the first subversion of the movie. Usually, the expert is the stable one. Here, Ansel is a scavenger. He's broke, he's being hunted by a debt collector, and he's losing his grip. So when a desperate couple approaches him to kidnap and deprogram their daughter, Claire, from a mysterious cult called Faults, he doesn't do it for the ethics. He does it for the deposit. The middle of the film is where Faults stops being a dark comedy and starts becoming a psychological horror. We're trapped in a motel room. It's claustrophobic. It's just Ansel and Claire. Mary Elizabeth Winstead is haunting here. As Claire, she starts out looking like a victim, vacant, programmed, soft-spoken. She speaks in platitudes about the faults and the invisible forces that govern the world. Ansel uses all his tricks: sleep deprivation, isolation, breaking down her cult logic. He's trying to pull her back to reality. But watch the power dynamic. It doesn't just shift, it dissolves. You start to realize that while Ansel is busy explaining how cults work, Claire is busy working him. It's a game of chess where one player is playing for a trophy and the other player is playing for the soul of the person across the table. What is a fault? In the movie's lore, it's a literal crack in the world, a place where you can step outside of the pain of being you. This is where the script gets personal. We live in an era of digital echo chambers and modern tribalism. We look at those people over there and wonder how they could believe such obvious lies. Faults argues that it's not about the lie, it's about the relief the lie provides. Suddenly, the idea that the world is broken doesn't seem like a cult delusion. It seems like an observation. Ansel thinks he's the architect because he knows the blueprints, but Claire knows something deeper. She knows that a person who is drowning doesn't care if the hand reaching for them belongs to a saint or a monster. They just want to be pulled up. The ending of Faults is one of the most chilling, quiet endings in indie cinema. It forces you to ask, was Ansel ever actually in control? Or was he just the most vulnerable person in the room from the very first frame? Faults isn't just a movie about cults. It's a movie about the terrifying fragility of the ego and the need to belong. It shows how intelligence doesn't equal immunity, and how desperation can make even self-proclaimed skeptics crave structure, validation, and purpose. It's a reminder that we are all looking for a way out of our own skin, and some people have made an art form of showing us the door. And the scariest part is, we walk through that door willingly, convinced it was our idea all along. Did you find the ending triumphant or tragic? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.